Looks like Meghan Markle is once again banned from doing this particular, well, some people might say kind gesture, alongside, of course, her husband, the former royal, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, by a senior royal no less. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today on this cold and chilly winter's day, but still sunny at this point. I know you like that detail, don't you? It's wherever you are. By the way, if anybody else is currently in hospital watching this, you won't get better watching this. This will put you in a depression, won't it? But seriously, if you are going for an operation or you're just recovering, a little bit like, of course, our wonderful Princess of Wales, all good wishes, speedy recovery. And if you're going in, it's not as bad as you think. These people know what they're doing. They look after you. And trust me, you know, they work incredibly hard. Forget the negativity that goes on, of course, with all the extra people in the NHS, particularly if you're over here in the United Kingdom. Catherine, of course, shocked many of us by that late revelation that she was going into hospital. I did know that she was going to be visiting the London clinic, but we were told that was for a private visit. Of course, the royals masquerading as ever, as one can understand. And when you also think about it, it's very difficult, isn't it? Because Catherine is one of the, well, if not the most famous women in the world, the most photographed women. So wherever she goes, it's remarkable that she's been able to pull this feat off without being spotted at this point. But what's interesting, as one can imagine, is now lots of people, particularly who may want to take advantage of said situation, are certainly, well, wandering around. Let's fast forward, of course, to Meghan Markle. Quite simply, Meghan and Harry know how to seize an opportunity for publicity. No two ways about it. If you recall, Meghan rocked up at that memorial, which, offended quite a lot of people, whether it was, kind gestured goodwill or not, whichever way it played out badly. Even at the late funeral of the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, she and Harry alerted the media to the fact that there was their wreath and the flowers that they'd included in it. Again, it can be misconstrued on both sides, but given the background, how it worked, there's no two ways about it that Meghan and Harry make sure that they're front and centre of any story. According to a very well-placed source, though, there's one thing that really would set back, and you can understand this, given the stress that Meghan and Harry have imported onto our wonderful Princess of Wales, with outlandish claims about her being the royal racist via a book which they claim to have no inclusion with whatsoever. Well, they simply, don't want any flowers, cards, etc. being made visible to any media. This has come from a direct missive, I can tell you first and exclusive, from, of course, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. As one can imagine, he wants a full recovery from his wife, and apparently just the mere mention at times can be very depressing, as one can also think about a dark cloud being placed around anybody that's in that particular recovery mode. I'm not jesting here. I mean, you have to think that really, Meghan and Harry have contributed a lot to the stress of the British monarchy, whether that be His Majesty the King or indeed other senior members. But as I said at the start of this video, there's one thing that Meghan and Harry like to do is seize the opportunity, seize the moment to see, of course, that they are kind, caring and sharing. But it won't wash, because quite frankly, if Meghan Markle couldn't be bothered to reach out to her ailing father, Thomas Markle, after a heart attack, then why would she also reach out to a woman she barely really knows? Interesting development, but don't expect to see any hearts and flowers publicly, at least from Meghan and Harry, regarding the Princess of Wales. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.